Fire departments are really hurting right now for volunteers, and 22 News I-Team reporter Taylor Knight looked into just how bad the issue is here in Western Massachusetts.
Every 23 seconds, a fire department is called to a fire somewhere in the United States, but local departments say they simply do not have enough volunteers to keep up with that kind of demand.
There continues to be a critical need for these positions to be filled.
In the small Hampden County town of Chester, the fire department is fully volunteer. Henry Fristic is the chief.
It's not, you know.
On the day the 22 News I-Team went to Chester to interview him, he got called to a report of a car down an embankment. He had one volunteer firefighter to come and help him.
Today, I've probably got 8 active members and about another 3 to 5 on the roster that will show up depending on what their availability is. And that's far too low.
According to the National Volunteer Fire Council, there were about 898,000 volunteer firefighters back in 1984. Now, that number is down to 677,000.
That's substantial, and it's concerning.
As those volunteer numbers dropped, call volumes more than tripled.
As population continues to increase and population continues to age, we're going to see that continue to go up.
That need for volunteer firefighters being felt all across Western Massachusetts right now, including here in West Hampton.
You can have 2 people show up. You can have 15 people show up.
Standards say that a volunteer department should be able to respond to a call in 15 minutes. But with fewer volunteers, West Hampton Chief David Antoz said they rely on mutual aid agreements.
We work very closely with the city of East Hampton. We also have agreements with the city of Northampton and area hill towns.
East Hampton Fire Chief Christopher Norris is the state's coordinator for the Call and Volunteer Recruit Training Program.
You're asking these call and volunteers to really go into a dangerous environment that could potentially jeopardize their safety.
He told the 22 News I-Team that some rural towns are considering regionalizing their fire departments, meaning one regional department would cover several towns.
So that regional component is going to continue to grow across the state.
Some of the reasons that departments are facing recruitment challenges include increased time demands and more rigorous training requirements.
For someone to volunteer their time, not get paid, all the training that's required, the 2 a.m. calls, that's a lot for people to ask.
The state is trying to make training requirements a little more manageable. Right now, the state requires 30 hours for medical first responder training, then another 150 hours for firefighter training, all without compensation. Norris told the I-Team they have started to provide more remote training options. For example, online training is offered on weeknights after people get home from work. And then on weekends, they go to the academy and do the hands-on practical training that needs to be done in person.
We can't keep looking at things the way we did even 20 years ago. We have different generations we're dealing with now.
Right now, there's a class of 31 call and volunteer firefighters being trained in Springfield. Once they complete training, they'll go on to join local volunteer fire departments. We have a link with more information on how to sign up to become a volunteer firefighter up on our website, wwlp.com. Working for you with the 22 News I-Team, I'm Taylor Knight.